Here's an interesting fact. In the year 2025, divorce rates in India were around 1%, while in the US it was over 40%. Wanna know why? Because we're not stupid, we lie to our spouses all the time, you idiots. The drama, another solid addition to Zendaya and Robert Pattinson's already insane filmographies. It has pulled in around $115 million globally. The whole cast and crew should thank Law Roach.
The wedding already happened. Y'all missed it.
Teasing us about Zendaya's real wedding days before the release of a film centered around a wedding? I'm sorry, that's not random, that's genius marketing. Some people should take notes ASAP. Coming back to the drama, it was so refreshing to watch something that stands apart from the mainstream cinema and feels so raw and real. I love stories where characters aren't simply good or bad, but instead exist in grey areas. Because nobody's perfect, right? And if you know someone who is, girl, run. It's a fuckboy. The story follows Emma and Charlie, whose wedding week is derailed after they uncover disturbing secrets about one another. The love, trust, and intimacy between them instantly fracture. Their good for nothing friends only make things worse. Rachel gives a master class in playing the victim 101, while Mike is a walking how not to be a man tutorial. By the end, Emma and Charlie are forced to decide whether their relationship is even worth saving. What I loved about the movie is that it never spoon feeds you a hero or a villain. You will hate them all. I genuinely didn't know who or even what to root for. It makes you wonder what's forgivable, what isn't. Is our judgment coming from a personal bias or. Wait, why do I sound like a man trying to apologize? Ew. The drama is written and directed by Christopher Borgley, and I need to know what he's smoking because there is no way he wrote one of the most unhinged films of the year with a sane mind. To summarize the whole movie, it is basically 2 hours of people making one terrible decision after another because none of them believe in therapy. Emma is easily the best written character. She's layered, emotionally intelligent, and surprisingly grounded despite the chaos around her, as opposed to Charlie, whose brain is having a real hard time catching up with his emotions. The side characters are used as a reflection of society and its hypocritical moral standards. They are so insufferable that you'd want to punch them through the screen every time they open their mouths. The direction immerses you so deeply into the characters' lives that you end up feeling every ounce of their emotional unease. Trust me, you'll get more uncomfortable watching this than Timothy Chalamet at the Oscars. What elevates the film from wow to what the hell did I just watch is the cast. You know the actors have done their job well when you catch yourself defending the characters you would avoid in real life. Had the performances been weak or even average, I don't think the movie would have received the appreciation it's getting right now. Both Zendaya and Robert Pattinson knew what to deliver and how. My only real issue with the film is how other confessions get sidelined just because one of them sounds morally worse. The others caused real damage and still got to walk away acting morally superior. The real question should be directed at the bullies who pushed someone to a point where they were willing to go to any lengths to escape the horror. Looking at this table, all I see is one emotionally healed person and three emotionally constipated cowards. You disagree? Fight me in the comments. And after all this drama, the direction in which the movie ends was a little unexpected, but I didn't mind that. My verdict: watch it with your partner. Consider it a relationship exercise so you both know what you're actually getting yourselves into. And if you have a bad confession, just lie. That works too. I don't care. But yes, the film is absolutely worth watching. In fact, I'd love to see more movies that revolve around emotional conflicts. How long am I supposed to keep watching the drama in my own house? Shit.